I went to the Upper East Side of Seoul to see some choo-choo trains. There were some exhibited at the park here and there, and at the far end of this railway, there was a miniature choo-choo train exhibition hall with the background of the beautiful natural scenery of Switzerland. To get to the park, I came out Hwarangdae station of subway line number 6 and walked straight towards the park. I was on my way here, and the tracks on the right made me feel that I was on the right track. Bare trees and colorful leaves on the ground. It looks autumnal, but it was a Sunday of February. And here it is, Hwarangdae Railway Park. This train is the narrow gauge train because the gauge is a lot narrower than the standard size. It says right there. And insides were seats like this for everybody. This one is the first tram that was made in 1899. It's said that people used tram services a lot during the Japanese colonial period, but then people started taking buses more in the 1950s and 60s, and tram services were terminated in 1968. I saw Santa's helpers and a peacock showing off his feathers. Some railways. The train across is called the Mugunghwa-ho. It still runs, but since the launch of the fastest KTX, I think people take this one either to bring back memories and feel nostalgic, or just for a cheaper ride. Inside this one, they made a museum. Museum of Time. I got a ticket and was led to this room. Intergalactic. It made me feel like they were taking me somewhere through a time machine or something, back to the days when people first discovered how to measure time. The door opened and I saw the water clock, the weight clock, some other ones, and this fancy one from the Middle Age, I believe, and something like this. This one was one of the big ones, occupying the space of the whole wall. By the time I came out, it was about 5:15. There was a cafe, but I just skipped and continued walking along the railway. And finally, I arrived here. Dowon Train Village. Inside, I could see cute little trains busily going somewhere. Honestly, the exhibition wasn't as big as I thought, but then I thought, of course, they're miniatures. This is the Parliament building of Bern, the capital city of Switzerland. The UN, the flags are going up. And the big wheel. Everything was very sophisticated. I think whoever made this did a tremendous job. This is the night view, and when the lights go on, it becomes the daytime view. The KTX I mentioned earlier was outside like this, and then it was time for me to go home. I really had a great time. Santa was waving by, standing underneath a mushroom, pretending to be a tree. And kids were running home. Oh boy, I envy their energy.